honestly, I didn't think that they would approve them. They're like really ambitious, but they have.
They can't make plans without telling us, Eric.
He told me, like, I spoke with him.
When did they tell you?
It's like last October.
You've known for a year we were losing this apartment and you didn't tell me.
I've known it was a possibility.
Why didn't you say anything to me?
I didn't want to worry you.
Don't treat me like a child, Eric.
I'm not.
The night we got engaged, I mentioned having the wedding here at the apartment, and you said, yeah, maybe. Did you know then?
Yeah.
How long had you known?
Not long, like just a few hours.
You proposed to me the day you found out we were being evicted.
Yeah, the day that I found out it was a possibility.
You see how that looks, right?
Like, I love
it. It looks like entrapment.
How did I entrap you?
By luring me into a marriage under false pretenses.
So, what are you saying? That if you'd known about the apartment, then you might have made a different decision?
I'm saying I didn't have all the information I needed when you asked me to marry you.
But like, what other information did you need? Like, do you love me or are you with me because of this apartment? Like,
no!
So then why does it matter?
Because you weren't honest with me.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm being honest with you now, okay? We're going to have to move at the end of the year. Genuinely, I didn't want to worry you needlessly. But look, I've been thinking about it. With the advance from your play and my savings, like, I think we might be able to afford a down payment on somewhere. It'll be our own. We'll be like James Fonda and Robert Redford in Barefoot in the Park. At least now that you're back, Toby, we can finally start looking for places.
I can't just start looking at apartments with you, Eric.
Why not?
Because who the fuck knows what's going to happen between now and then? And in the meantime, I have a lot of work to do. My play's coming to Broadway. I have rewrites to do. I'm going to Los Angeles next week.
We're literally just there for 3 weeks.
People want to meet with me. What can I do? This is part of my business.
And what about the part that's your life?
I just can't make a commitment like that right now.
Toby, please just tell me what the fuck is going on.
I don't want to get married. Okay? I don't want to get married.
Like, what do you mean, like, right now, or at all, or to me? Is it me? Please just tell me.
I don't know.
Of course you know. Like,
I don't want to marry you.
Why not?
I just feel we're in different places right now.
What does that mean?
I don't.
What happened? What happened in Chicago?
Nothing.
Toby, please just be honest with me, because I've done nothing but love and support you. I've walked by your side for 7 years. Like, I've even carried you at
all those bullshit you have not carried.
You couldn't even afford a studio in Staten Island.
Are you going to throw that in my face?
What? So now that I don't have this apartment,
it has nothing to do with a fucking
apartment.
apartment.
You don't need me. Or maybe you think you can do better. At least tell me that.
I just want something different.
Did you fuck Adam in Chicago?
No!
Do you want to fuck Adam?
Yes, of course I want to fuck Adam. Who doesn't?
I don't.
Well, then there's something seriously wrong with you, Eric. He's gorgeous.
I think that there's more to people than just beauty.
Oh, you would have to tell yourself that, wouldn't you? I'm sorry, I didn't
No,
mean
it's
that.
fine, it's fine, honestly. Like, I think that's probably the most honest thing you said in this entire conversation. And if we're being honest, I hated your fucking play.
Wow! Eric! I never thought you could stoop so low as to lash out like that. That play is the greatest thing I've ever done in my life. We're a huge fucking hit and we're moving to Broadway.
Yes, because of Tom's production and Adam's
Oh,
performance.
fuck you, Eric. I've worked my arse off on that play. I've been rolling that boulder up the hill for the last decade of my life. I will not let you take that away from me, and I will not apologise for my success.
What the hell are you going to do with this?
And what do you think you're going to do? You're going to stop me?
You're fucking right.
Go ahead and try.
Listen. Listen to me. If you do this, I will...
You'll what, Frank? You'll leave me? Is that a threat or a promise?
When did you buy this, April? I want to know.
You know, you really are being melodramatic about the whole thing, Frank. As long as it's done in the first 12 weeks, it's perfectly safe.
That's now, April. Don't I get a say in this?
Of course you do. It would be for you, Frank. So you can have time, like we talked about.
How can it be for me when the thought makes my stomach turn over?
Then it's for me. Tell me we can have the baby in Paris, Frank, but don't make me stay here, please.
We can't have the baby in Paris.
Why not? I don't care where we live. I don't care what house we have. I mean, who made these rules anyway? The only reason we moved out here is because I got pregnant and then we had another child to prove the first one wasn't a mistake. I mean, how long does it go on? Frank, do you really want another child? Well, do you? Come on, Frank, tell me the truth. Remember that? We used to live by it. You know what's so good about the truth, Frank? Everyone knows what it is. No matter how long they've lived without it. No one forgets the truth, Frank, they just get better at lying. So tell me, do you really want another child?
All I know is what I feel, and anyone else in their right mind would feel the same way too.
I've had 2 children. Doesn't that count in my favour?
Christ. The fact that you even put it like that, you make it sound like having children is a punishment.
I love my children.
And you're sure about that?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
April, you said our daughter was a mistake. How do I know you didn't try to get rid of her? Or Michael, for that matter. How do I know you didn't try to flush our entire fucking family down the toilet?
No, that's not true. Of course I didn't.
But how do I know, April?
Stop, Frank. Please, just stop.
April, a normal woman, a normal sane mother does not buy a piece of rubber tubing to give herself an abortion so she can go live some fucking fantasy, okay? All I'm saying is that you don't seem to be entirely rational about this thing, and maybe we should get someone to help you think about it.
And the new job's going to pay for that too, is it?
April, if you need a therapist, it'll be paid for, obviously.
So I guess Paris was a pretty childish idea then, huh?
Yeah, and everything that man said is true, right? That's what you're going to say next.
Apparently I don't have to, you're saying it for me.
Yeah, but you're wrong.
Why am I wrong?
Because he's insane. He's fucking insane. Okay, do you know what the definition of insanity is?
What is it, Frank?
It's the inability to relate to another human being. It's the inability to love.
The inability to. The inability to... Oh, Frank, you really are a wonderful talker. If black could be made into white by talking, you'd be the man for the job. So now I'm crazy because I don't love you, right? Is that the point?
No. Wrong. You're not crazy and you do love me. That is the point.
You're wrong. I hate you. I loathe the very sight of you. And if you come anywhere near me, if you touch me or anything, I think I'll scream.
Listen.
Ah!
Fuck you, April. Fuck you and all your hateful, snotty
What
little...
are you going to do now, Frank? Are you going to hit me to show me how much you love me?
Don't you fucking worry. I can't be bothered. You're not worth the trouble it'd take to hit you. You're not worth the powder it'd take to blow you up. Why the hell do you still live here if you hate me so much, huh? Why don't you answer me that? Why the hell do you still fuck me? Why would you want to get rid of it? Fuck!
It's been 2 years since you died. It was autumn like it is now. The leaves had already fallen. Not that much has changed. I still drink gin and tonic. I still believe happiness never really lasts. I still watch the Queen's speech. And I still love you. Even though I've tried my best not to. I've tried so hard to forget.
I know you tried, Ava.
Every day I wake up and think, maybe today is the day I won't remember. And it never is. I wear the same black dress. I walk around in the same circles. One of these days I'm going to wear a hole in the floor.
But today is different.
Yeah. Today I'm wearing a brand new blue dress, waiting to be picked up for my first date since you died.
Are you nervous?
I told myself I wasn't going to be, but I am. I don't think I can make small talk anymore.
Ah, so make big talk.
What's big talk?
Ask him if he thinks happiness really lasts. Ask him if he believes in an afterlife, and ask him if he thinks each person's soul, Ava, each person's soul is judged for the things they do on
Nobody
earth.
wants to talk about that stuff on a first date. It will totally freak him out.
Fine. Talk about the weather, talk about whatever you like.
Do you think you're going to be judged for what you did on Earth?
I don't know. I hope not.
He's here. I'll just be a minute. I just got out of the shower.
You didn't just get out of the shower.
I don't want him to think I've just been sat here waiting. He'll think I'm pathetic.
No, he won't.
Okay, let's practice my small talk. So, did you catch the game last night?
No.
No, that was small talk. I'll start over. So, did you catch the game last night?
Yeah, it sure was a good game.
That's what I thought. Although I think their defence is slipping.
I think the best form of defence is a good attack.
I think I have to disagree with you. I think a team with a sound defence, while say not as flashy as a team with a high-powered attack, is more rooted in the fundamentals of the game and therefore makes the better team.
You make a very good case for the importance of defence. I change my opinion.
I think that was pretty good small talk. Let's try the weather. You go.
So, autumn sure came early this year, huh?
Sure did. When I see the leaves fall, I think of my husband's death. Even though it's been 2 years already, it seems like it was only yesterday that he was alive and he held me in his arms and we were happy.
Maybe you should avoid talking about the weather.
You're right. I'll just stick to sports.
Or you could talk about the restaurant, the food.
That's actually a great idea. What else do people talk about?
Movies, celebrity gossip, the weather.
But I'm avoiding the weather.
Right, you're avoiding the weather.
And I don't go to the movies anymore. That was something you and I did together and it makes me so sad. Even the smell of popcorn makes me cry.
Celebrity gossip?
I don't know who's a celebrity anymore.
Then I guess you're going to have to stick to sports, aren't you?
I'm not ready for this.
Yeah, you are. Just open the door.
Wish me luck.
You don't need luck.
Wish me luck anyway.